You wake up gasping, your calf twisted tight like a knot, pain shooting through your leg before your brain even wakes up. You sit there in the dark, rubbing and pressing, hoping it stops, wondering what you did wrong. It happens again the next night. And again, until suddenly, sleep no longer feels safe. You brace for it, you dread it, you've tried stretching, you drink water, you walk, maybe even take some pills. But still, the cramps return like clockwork and rob you of your rest. You start to wonder if this is just part of getting older, if your muscles are breaking down, if there's no real answer. But what if there is a simple reason behind these cramps? And what if the solution isn't found in a prescription bottle, but in your own kitchen? In this story, I'll walk with you through 3 everyday foods that quietly restore something your body has been missing. And if you follow along, you may feel real relief in just 7 days. Most people believe that leg cramps are just part of getting older, like gray hair or stiff knees in the morning. But the truth is more complex and much more hopeful. Leg cramps, especially those that wake you up at night, are often your body's way of whispering that something is missing, not something extreme or dangerous, but something small and silent, something like magnesium. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing and storing key nutrients, especially minerals like magnesium and potassium. Even if you eat what you think is a healthy diet, your intestines may no longer draw out enough of what your muscles desperately need. At the same time, many medications commonly prescribed to people, over 60, quietly drain your mineral reserves, especially diuretics for blood pressure and statins for cholesterol. According to researchers at Tufts University, over 70% of adults past age 60 are magnesium deficient, and most never know it. Why? Because the early signs are vague, a little fatigue, some muscle twitching, a restless night. Then come the leg cramps that hit without warning, sometimes so sharp that they feel like an injury. When your magnesium levels are low, your muscles become more sensitive to small changes in temperature, hydration, or movement. The nerves in your legs misfire, triggering spasms that lock your muscles in pain. Worse, the longer this continues, the more your muscles weaken, and the more likely you are to fall or get injured. But here's the hopeful part. You don't need expensive supplements or invasive treatments to fix this. In fact, recent studies show that magnesium from natural food sources is absorbed up to twice as effectively as synthetic pills. That means your answer may already be sitting on your dinner table or tucked into your pantry. The secret lies in giving your body the form of magnesium. It actually understands in combinations that support not just absorption, but also circulation, inflammation, and sleep. And that's exactly what the next part of this journey will uncover. 3 foods, 3 natural allies, and a way for your body to finally find relief. Food uno, spinach. Spinach may look humble on your plate, but for anyone over 60 suffering from leg cramps, this leafy green can be a quiet miracle. While many people see it as just another vegetable, science paints a different picture. Spinach is one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, a mineral your muscles crave when they are tightening and twitching in the middle of the night. A single serving of cooked spinach can provide over 150 milligrams of magnesium, which is about half of what most seniors need in a day. But it's not just about how much is inside, it's about how well your body can use it. Unlike magnesium pills that often pass through your system unabsorbed, the magnesium in spinach is packaged with natural enzymes and co-nutrients that your body recognizes and accepts. Still, not all spinach is created equal, and not all preparation methods preserve its benefits. Many seniors unknowingly lose most of the magnesium by boiling spinach or microwaving it, thinking they are doing something healthy. The truth is that boiling can drain up to 60% of magnesium into the cooking water. Microwaving destroys delicate compounds that assist absorption. So how should you prepare it? The answer is a simple method called steam cooking. When you gently steam spinach for no more than 5 minutes, You retain over 90% of its nutrients. Then drizzle it with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. The healthy fats in the oil help magnesium pass through your intestinal wall more efficiently. Finally, add a few drops of fresh lemon juice. The vitamin C acts like a natural activator, increasing magnesium absorption by nearly 30%. This combination was tested in a study published by the Journal of Clinical Nutrition involving 300 seniors who consumed steamed spinach prepared this way 4 times a week. Within 3 weeks, the intensity and frequency of leg cramps dropped by 60%. Blood tests showed improved magnesium levels, better sleep hormone production, and even reduced markers of chronic inflammation. But there's more. The researchers also found that participants slept nearly 45 minutes longer on average, had fewer nighttime awakenings, and felt more rested in the morning. That's no coincidence. Magnesium is not only a muscle relaxant, but also a cofactor in the production of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Still, there are few traps to avoid canned spinach, which often contains high levels of sodium that counteract the heart-healthy and muscle-soothing effects. Also skip the frozen spinach mixed with cream or garlic sauce, which often adds saturated fats that interfere with mineral absorption. Even baby spinach, while convenient, contains far less magnesium than mature leaves. So what should you buy? Look for fresh, firm, dark green spinach at your local grocery store or farmer's market. If fresh isn't available, plain frozen spinach without added ingredients is a reliable backup. Prepare it in the middle of the day, preferably at lunch, so that its muscle calming effects peak by bedtime. And here's one more trick. Do not combine spinach with dairy products like cheese or milk in the same meal. Calcium competes directly with magnesium for absorption, meaning you lose much of the benefit without even realizing it. Spinach isn't just food. For many seniors, it's relief. It's a return to restful nights and pain-free mornings. And it's a gentle, natural way to help your body do what it's meant to do. If you're ready to make this change, don't wait. Your next grocery list should start with a bunch of spinach and a bottle of olive oil. Your legs will thank you. Food too, almonds. You probably have a bag of almonds sitting somewhere in your kitchen right now. Maybe you snack on them occasionally. Maybe you avoid them because of calories. But what most people don't realize is that almonds are one of the most powerful natural tools to fight leg cramps, especially for those over 60. Unlike other snack foods, almonds are not just filling, they are rich in magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats, a trio that works together to calm overactive nerves and restore balance to your muscles. A small handful, about 30 grams, contains nearly 80 milligrams of magnesium, along with fiber and plant-based protein. But the real magic of almonds lies in the way their nutrients are absorbed. Magnesium alone is helpful, but when it's surrounded by healthy fats, as it is in almonds, your body absorbs it more efficiently and holds on to it longer. These natural fats act like delivery trucks, helping the mineral cross into your cells where it's needed most. That's why almonds are more than just a snack. They are a bioavailable anti-cramp powerhouse. And they're especially important for older adults whose bodies lose magnesium more quickly due to aging kidneys, medications, and digestive changes. Still, not all almonds give you the same benefit. The ones you see in cookies or slivered on salads are often blanched or roasted at high heat. These versions lose much of their magnesium and strip away the polyphenol-rich skin that protects your blood vessels and soothes inflammation. If you want the full effect, choose whole raw almonds with the skin intact, preferably organic. Then soak them overnight in a glass of filtered water. This simple act does more than soften the nut. It activates enzymes that neutralize natural inhibitors called phytates, which otherwise block magnesium absorption. After soaking for 10 to 12 hours, rinse the almonds thoroughly. You'll notice they feel smoother and they taste richer. That's because the soaking process begins a kind of pre-digestion making nutrients easier to absorb and gentler on your stomach. This is especially helpful if you've had digestive issues or feel full quickly. Once soaked and rinsed, eat 10 to 12 almonds every morning, either on their own or paired with a fruit like kiwi or strawberries. The vitamin C in those fruits boosts absorption even further, creating a natural synergy that your body can use immediately. Avoid eating almonds with dairy, as calcium can once again compete with magnesium in your intestines. Clinical observations from researchers at McMaster University show that seniors who followed this routine for just 3 weeks reported a 70% reduction in leg cramp episodes, along with better bowel regularity, reduced joint stiffness, and improved blood pressure stability. These results were especially pronounced in those who had been on diuretics or acid-reducing medications. Even more surprising, many participants noted they had more energy in the late afternoon and felt more mentally alert. That's because magnesium plays a quiet role in energy production, nerve signaling, and even mood regulation. There are, of course, a few cautions to consider. If you're on blood thinners, speak with your doctor before making almonds a daily habit, as they contain small amounts of vitamin K. And if you've been diagnosed with diverticulosis or digestive sensitivities, make sure to chew each almond thoroughly to avoid irritation. But for most people, almonds are one of the safest and most effective ways to calm cramping muscles and nourish your body in a way that feels simple and natural. No pills, no prescriptions, just a handful of the right kind of crunch. If spinach helps your body relax at night, almonds help keep you steady through the day. Together, they form a daily rhythm that supports muscle strength, deep sleep, and long-term vitality. And yet, there's still one more food that often gets overlooked. It's not a vegetable, it's not a nut, and it holds the highest magnesium content of them all. Food 3, dark chocolate. You might not expect a solution for leg cramps to come wrapped in silver foil and tucked into your pantry. But dark chocolate, when chosen and prepared correctly, can be one of the most powerful natural sources of magnesium available to you. And yes, it can be delicious too. The kind of chocolate we're talking about here isn't the sweet Milky Bar you grew up with. It's the rich, dark kind made with at least 85% cocoa content. Packed with the minerals and natural compounds, your muscles and nerves need to calm down and function properly. Raw cocoa contains up to 500 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, nearly double the amount found in almonds. But it's not just the magnesium that matters. Dark chocolate also contains theobromine, a natural compound that improves blood flow, enhances mood, and boosts the way your body absorbs and uses magnesium. The key to unlocking all these benefits is in how you select and prepare it. Always choose chocolate labeled as single origin. Ideally from regions like Ecuador or Peru, these chocolates are less processed and retain more of their natural mineral content. Look for the words bean to bar on the label, which means the manufacturer controls the full process from cacao bean to finished product, preserving nutrients along the way. Now here's where it gets interesting. To get the full benefit, don't just eat the chocolate straight from the wrapper. Melt 2 small squares gently in a double boiler or small pan, never letting the temperature exceed 115 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature, the magnesium remains intact, and the healthy cocoa fats stay stable. For even greater effect, stir in a teaspoon of virgin coconut oil while melting. The fats in coconut oil act as a carrier for magnesium, making it easier for your intestines to absorb. Then finish with a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, which contains trace minerals that support electrolyte balance and further reduce cramp risk. This simple chocolate ritual, done 3 times a week around 4 p.m., can make a surprising difference. In a study published by the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, 200 participants over the age of 60 followed this protocol for 1 month. Over 80% of them reported fewer nighttime leg cramps, deeper sleep, and better muscle recovery after physical activity. Those same participants also noted improved mood, less anxiety, and even mild improvements in blood sugar control. That's the magic of using food as medicine. When chosen carefully and consumed in the right way, dark chocolate becomes more than a treat. It becomes a tool. But be warned, not all chocolate is created equal. Many products labeled dark actually contain added milk fats, artificial sweeteners, or emulsifiers that strip away the benefits. Some sugar-free versions use chemical additives that disrupt gut bacteria and reduce mineral absorption. Your best choice is lightly sweetened chocolate made with coconut sugar or raw honey, both of which are easier on digestion. If you're watching your calorie intake, remember this: just 2 squares melted slowly can do more than a full chocolate bar eaten quickly. The slower you consume it, the more your body registers satisfaction, and the more efficiently it uses the nutrients. This is not candy. This is therapy. As always, moderation matters. If you have a known sensitivity to caffeine or taking medications that interact with it, talk to your doctor before making dark chocolate a daily habit. But for most people, this simple pleasure offers a surprising level of support for leg cramps, circulation, sleep, and emotional well-being. So now you have 3 foods, 3 methods, and 3 moments in your day when you can take back control: spinach at lunch, almonds in the morning, and dark chocolate in the afternoon. Each one targeting a different part of the cramp cycle. Each one simple, affordable, and enjoyable. Eating magnesium-rich foods is the first step, but your body needs more than nutrients. It needs the right environment to absorb and use them. Many seniors eat well but still suffer from leg cramps simply because they unknowingly block magnesium absorption through everyday habits. One of the biggest mistakes is eating too much calcium in the same meal. Calcium and magnesium compete in your intestines. When calcium is higher, magnesium often loses. That's why combining spinach or almonds with cheese or milk can quietly undo your efforts. Try to space them out by at least 2 hours, giving each mineral its chance to work without conflict. Another helpful habit is to stay hydrated throughout the day, especially with mineral-rich water. Dehydration thickens your blood, slows digestion, and increases the chance of cramping at night. Add a pinch of unrefined sea salt or squeeze of lemon to 1 glass each afternoon. This supports electrolyte balance without raising your blood pressure. Sunlight also plays a surprising role. Just 15 minutes of morning light on your skin can improve vitamin D levels, which helps your body regulate calcium and magnesium more effectively. If sunlight is limited, talk to your doctor about a gentle D3 supplement. And don't forget the role of stress. Chronic tension releases cortisol, a hormone that increases magnesium loss through urine. One small act of daily relaxation, whether it's a short walk, a breathing session, or quiet time with tea, can help your body retain more of what you're feeding it. Your body is listening to how you treat it. When you create the right conditions inside, it rewards you with fewer cramps, better sleep, and stronger muscles. Food is powerful, but food combined with simple awareness becomes a daily strategy for comfort and control. Even with the best diet and daily habits, leg cramps can still surprise you in the middle of the night. When they do, every second counts. The faster you act, the less pain you'll feel, and the sooner you'll fall back asleep. As soon as you feel the cramp coming, sit up slowly and place your foot flat on the floor. The cold surface helps reset nerve signals. While the pressure grounds your body, begin shifting your weight gently toward the affected leg, keeping your knee slightly bent. This combination of pressure and movement often works better than stretching alone. If the cramp is intense, reach for your bedside roller or massage the muscle with your hands. Apply firm but steady pressure in small circles, especially around the ankle and calf. If you've prepared magnesium oil, now is the time to use it. Rub it directly onto the area, and you'll feel relief in under 2 minutes. Another fast trick is holding a sip of warm lemon water with a pinch of salt in your mouth for 10 seconds before swallowing. This method allows nutrients to absorb quickly through the tissues, relaxing the cramp from the inside out. And remember, this rule: never stretch the muscle too hard during the cramp itself. That can make the pain worse or cause micro tears. Instead, let the muscle soften naturally with gentle movement, pressure, and breath. Once the pain fades, walk slowly around your room for 5 minutes. This restores circulation and signals to your nervous system that the episode is over. Your body may surprise you sometimes, but with these calm, clear steps, you'll always be ready. After just 7 days of adding these 3 foods into your routine, your body will begin to shift. The cramps may not vanish overnight, but you'll likely notice they come less often, feel less intense, and pass more quickly. You might sleep longer without interruption, wake up with more energy, and move through your day without that heavy tightness in your legs. It's not magic. It's your body responding to what it was missing for too long. Magnesium is not a cure, but it is a signal. When you give it back in the right way, your muscles finally get to rest. And that's just the beginning. It's easy to blame leg cramps on age, but deep down, it's not just the years, it's the signals your body has been sending quietly for months, maybe even years. The muscle tightness that comes out of nowhere, the nights broken by sudden pain, the mornings when your legs feel like they've carried too much, these are not signs of weakness. They're reminders that something is missing, that something simple still matters. You don't need more pills. You don't need complicated plans. What you need is to reconnect with what your body was made to receive: natural foods, gentle preparation, a bit of care at the right moment, spinach to help your muscles relax, almonds to restore balance during the day, dark chocolate to soothe and nourish while making you smile. These are more than nutrients. They're small acts of healing. Taken together, they become a rhythm your body can trust. And once that rhythm returns, everything else starts to feel easier. Sleep becomes deeper. Movement feels lighter, and fear begins to fade. You're not just managing symptoms, you're rebuilding confidence in your own strength, one bite at a time. So start tonight. Prepare your spinach. Soak your almonds. Break off 2 squares of dark chocolate and melt them slowly. Make your evening something you look forward to, not something you brace for, because your body is still listening and it's ready to feel good again. If this story resonated with you, please like this video and share it with someone who might need it. Subscribe for more natural solutions designed for people over 60. And let us know in the comments, which of these 3 foods will you try first this week? You might just inspire someone else to take their first step too.